Welcome everyone. This is VCT Pacific Stage 2 Scrum. For today, we have Monyet and Ewok on set. Let's begin by hearing from both on their thoughts of the game.
I think we started a little bit nervous, a little bit shaky, but I think we're very aware of that as well. That it is been a while since we played last, so we had to shake off a little bit of that rust. We feel like we didn't really play up to the standard that we can play, but we do feel like it's important that even though if we started slow, this is something that we've been trying to emphasize a lot. Even doesn't matter how we start, doesn't matter how the game's going. We just need to be confident in ourselves that we kind of pull it through, and that's what we did.
I mean, all I say, I think after the first game, I cannot really say anything, because I was also nervous. But after realizing after the first game, and I told my team that we need to have fun. We cannot keep doing like this. If we keep doing like this, we're gonna lose the other team also. Like, even though this match also like so close, in my perspective.
Right. The first question goes to Monyet. What differences do you notice in RRQ compared to your previous teams, say PRX or Global Esports?
I think with G and RQ, I think it's pretty much the same because we play default a lot. But the difference between PRX and RQ, of course, PRX play more aggressive. The playstyle is 180-degree different. Everything is different. And when I go to RRQ, it was, I think Ewok and Estrella like told me don't do that. Like, I keep doing like just overpick a lot, But when time goes on, I think it's much better already.
Okay, this question is for York. How would you evaluate this new team mix? Do you feel you have what you need to challenge for playoffs?
Yeah, in terms of roster, I think we have a lot of skill and talent on the roster, but I think with time we'll tell. We're still technically quite a new team now because of a changed IGL and a new player coming in. I think we'll need a little bit of time, and I think outside, I don't think we really care about proving it to other players. I think we or other like fans in general. I think we just need to prove it to ourselves as well. We feel confident with the roster, I would say. I think practice has been going well. I think now we just need to get more reps in and really kind of find really our own identity, kind of like where we want to be and what we're capable of.
All right, back to Monyet. What do you think was lacking in today's match? Is there anything you feel the team will need to improve for the next few matches?
The first one, obviously, the level of nervous, and I think what I've seen, the level of the excited is a bit low for me. But super chill, It's not like, I feel like this is not match day, but after the first game, it's already like, it's like different already. Like, the excitedness is going up and the nervousness is going down.
Okay.
So it's kind of balanced.
Okay, this question is for York. How has the team improved since stage 1? With today's performance, do you feel there are still a lot work to do for this season?
If I only analyze how we play today, then yeah, it looks like we have a lot of work to do. But I think in general we're on the right path. I think we made some mistakes today that we wouldn't normally make, and I think some of that is added to a little bit of nervousness, a little bit of pressure. But I think that's something that we need to learn how to handle. And with the more games we get, I think we'll be getting better with that. It's something that we're focusing on a lot.
One more question for Coach. What are your thoughts and expectations for stage 2?
Well, we're just trying to be as consistent as possible. That's our big goal, and we want to try and qualify for champions. That's our goal, and the way how we need to do that is by being consistent. And it starts by beating teams like today. Even when we feel like we're not playing at our best, it's important for us to get the win to be consistent.
Okay, that's all for pre-submitted questions. We will now open up the floor for live questions. We have a question from One Esports. You can go ahead.
Thank you. I'm Christian from RRQ Esports, and I'm gonna ask for Coach Ewok. Actually, we saw it's a kind of tight series against DFM at the first map, Icebox, which in favor for RQ. Do you think you have mentioned earlier that there's some mistakes need to be fixed, but what you guys gonna do for the next game to reduce the minor mistakes in case for the most favorite map for RQ? I think that's it.
I think a big part of some of the mistakes that we made were we made tactical mistakes because of almost lack of concentration or because of mental things. I don't think it's necessarily our understanding of the map, or rather as many tactical things that we just don't understand, but it's some we forget, or here we make a mistake where we maybe play a little bit too alone. And I think it's more the environment and the mental that affected that side, rather than us not knowing how to do these things. It's something that we do day in, day out in practice.
Thank you, Coach Iwo.
We have one more question from Mohammed Mecca. You can you can go ahead.
Hello, Mecca. Do you want to type the question so we can ask on behalf?
Okay, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yep.
good.
Okay, so my name is Mecca from GWP. So this question is for Coach Iwo. How do you see Monyet's performance in this match? Is there anything extraordinary that you noted? Do you think that he can improve in this match, or do you think he has already played on his expected level of gameplay? Thank you.
No, I don't think he's at the level yet that he knows he can play at. I don't really have particularly like expectation from my player. I don't really like saying this is what I expect 25 from you every game or something. I just expect you to be to play to the level that you know you can play to, and being a good teammate, whether that be if you killed 5 or if you killed 25. If you were a good teammate, everyone has games where it goes up and down. That's the nature of the game. So I think he would maybe be best to answer that question. I think for him, I think he played really well, but I think he can show even more.
Okay, thank you very much.
I guess that's everything we have for today. Thank you guys for joining.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you next week.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.